Welcome, Scorpio, Sagittarius, to your Astro Dice reading for September. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. We do have a partial lunar eclipse this month, so that's going to be that auspicious time for you. It's not a full one, but it's still going to amplify your manifestation. So make sure that you are manifesting. But guys, make sure you're manifesting on that new moon as well, letting go. If you guys haven't watched that video yet, make sure to watch that. It'll help you plant those seeds. So that way you can really get in there and get what it is you truly need. Especially since this full moon lunar eclipse, partial lunar eclipse, is in Pisces, and it is called the harvest moon. So definitely want to plant those seeds now so we can harvest for that full moon, or get going with those planting those seeds, right, so that you can harvest in October. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on. You'll be reaping a lot of rewards with that harvest moon, because it is time to harvest, right? Plant those seeds to harvest what it is that's yours. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. We are going to use the quantum deck this month. So for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot, make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. So let's get in here and see what's going on with you, my friends. Best messages coming out. Ooh, we have some Taurus energy coming out. I like that. Going straight into the 7th house. Ooh. With some Uranus energy. Interesting. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here with the Uranus energy. Is your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. Nice. And it's going to be nice, slow, and steady with that Taurus energy. So there's no rushing, okay? You just do it the way you need to do it, because it's going to be productive. Okay, that Taurus energy is very productive. It's the energy around you, shows the abundance of nature. It's rich, earthy, productive, yet relaxed and slow. No reason to rush, right? We're in Virgo season anyway, so everything, just ground yourself, but use that Taurus energy in this 7th house so you can just feel relaxed. You don't feel like there's any anxiety or any rushing around to do, right? Just take action where action is needed, but you don't have to feel like you're, in some race. No racing in the 7th house. This area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romance, business, or family. One of my favorite cards. Why? Because it talks about all the places, right? All these placements. Okay, so let's see what's going on. And getting straight into the situation. Situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and end of the month. Let's see. So under that Uranus, you have great gratitude. Saying whatever potentials you have in sudden change is going to bring in some great gratitude. Okay, you're going to feel this, this overwhelming feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful, right? That I have this commitment. Nice. So whatever you're committed to, you're going to find this beautiful commitment that's coming towards you. That's going to make you feel so happy that this is happening. It's going to make you aware that I'm not lacking in this area. I don't have any lack here in this commitment. This commitment is taking care of that lack, that need, that have to have, that I don't have this. No, you have it. Okay. So let's grab a card and see what's going on. A couple of cards, please. Clarify on this situation. I like that. That commitment is moving slow. Could be a Taurus, right? Could be with a Taurus. But whatever it is, this commitment that you have, whether it's within your romance, partners, business, or, family, the commitment card's also a card of contracts, right? So it's literally, it's the, the Hierophant. I'm sorry, guys. All of a sudden, I just couldn't think. That's weird. Okay. There's a lot of advice coming through this. So whatever this contract is, whatever this commitment is, and it also has some Aquarius energy coming through it that's saying, look, there's this reliability. This is, this is a very reliable, honest person that you're getting this commitment or contract or negotiation going with. Okay, so you're going to feel that, like, oh my gosh, they're honest about this, right? There's this honesty and great advice going on for the justice over here. I'm feeling like you're very justified and very balanced, not feeling like you are needy. Everything's fair. Everything is definitely fair. So you're not going to feel like, oh, this is, this is a bunch of hogwash, right? So there's definitely a fairness coming in. Okay. If you guys are in the romantic area and you're getting a divorce, there's going to feel through this lawyer, who could be a lawyer, that you're definitely getting what's your due to, right? So, if you have to split the house 50-50, it feels very fair, right? Everything's working for you. And this is where that gratitude's really coming in. Okay, so let's see. So feeling like you're on cloud 9 over here. For some of you, it could be a new love coming in, or feeling like this loving man, which could be a man, it could be a woman. But however it is, it does feel like you have this sudden change. You're going to feel like this person is changing. There's something different about this person in the mid-month. Okay, there's definitely, they're feeling more loving toward you. It could be a family member. Some of you might have been, or maybe they're being more loving towards your family. Maybe it's an uncle, who hasn't been the kindest to your husband or your wife, right? Or the kids. And all of a sudden they've changed. There's something weird going on. However it is, there is definitely this feeling that whatever is going on, they are more connecting to the family. They're showing more love, more support towards the family unit. Okay. Where you felt like maybe they were hiding out. Maybe you felt like they were not being themselves. You're like, I don't know. They were wearing maybe a false mask before. Okay. Now they're taking off that mask and they want to come back and show you who they truly are without feeling like they're hiding out. So something about hiding out, something about they want to show, maybe they've shown you the wrong side of them. Okay. And now they change their ways. So they want to show you, how involved they really want to be. This card's left behind. You were left behind. That's funny. It's the family card. We're going to actually use that, was left behind. So there is definitely saying that, and if there was something that was going on within the marriage, they have changed their ways. They're deciding that they want to be aware. They want to, have this forgiveness with you. They've had this great awakening. They have this absolution, this rebirth. They're definitely coming back to let you know that, hey, I'm healed. I'm happy. I'm, no longer hiding out from the family. I'm no longer, being a jerk, whatever the situation is. They're actually coming through to, because they want that blessing with you. Wow. Look, even if you're divorced and they want to come back and they want to be more loving with the kids, maybe they've not seen their kids in a while and you're like, okay, whatever, you know what I mean? But now they want to come back and show that they actually do want to be involved with the children, their own children, right? That's a big turnaround. Maybe that was a blessing. There's a judgment card. It's a blessing. Maybe they've had a lot of karmic dues come back around too that made them see the light, right? Maybe that divorce also made them see the light, or divorce paperwork or something. Something's going on there, right? For some of you. For others of you, it's just this loving person who really wants to show you, that they definitely want to be a part of the family unit. If you're dating someone and they've not been very active with the children and kind of hiding out from your children, they definitely want to come back. They've had this awakening that, I do definitely want to be a part of this. Okay, so it's definitely showing some kind of domestic happiness, or a boss that's being more loving and allowing you to take a little more time off for your children. Okay, or it's like, wow, okay, you've not been very nice to me. I am trying to run a family over here. Now they're kind of seeing their ways and it's a blessing. No matter what, it is definitely a blessing coming to you, because it does feel like this is what you wanted. You wanted this loving man, this loving woman. You wanted them to be loving. You didn't want them hiding out. You wanted them to come and see the light. It might even be something that you were, manifesting, something you were praying on, for them to understand something, or be a part of something the right way. Um, so there's a discovery that's going on towards the end of the month here that's going to bring you a lot of peace when it comes to this. And there's a lot of sudden awareness over here, and a lot of discovery when it comes to this area that's, and really living in your present power. And it does feel like you're more balanced. You got to balance again with the two cats, coming in saying within this present power brings a lot more balance to your life, and a lot more peace and reassurance. And I think that a lot of what's going on, with all this karmic dues, and I mean, we're getting out of Mercury retrograde, so there's a lot of karmic that's going around, right? So now it just feels like things are returning back to, harmony. Okay, definitely having, and this could also be a reunion of some family member that just was not very nice, and they've literally seen their ways. Got a lot of family cards here, so. What the discovery brings in the clarity and the understandings and a major breakthrough. There's also a decision that's going to have to be made that's kind of like the aha moment when it comes underneath the Uranus over here. It's like this awakening of this understanding that's coming toward you when it comes to the seventh house of where your peace really is going to be when it comes to your family. It could be recovering from some kind of loss, but there's that karmic. There's that karmic again. Like I said, this could be something from Mercury retrograde that, somebody is literally learning a karmic lesson from this situation. But there's definitely this crazy kind of forgiveness that I do feel is from this loving man, that they definitely have changed their ways, that they want some kind of improvement when it comes to the situation at hand for this positive change. So I do feel like with the forgiveness, two cards of forgiveness right over each other does bring in that peace, right? It does. It definitely does. And with the present moment allows you to have this like blind faith to where you're going to feel like this is where I wanted this to be. This is the new beginning that I was really looking for. So it does feel like there is, and there's that sun, and then here's that sun. So it's definitely, the sun was coming out in the mid-month, and now it's at your back. So it says the sun never went away. That blessing is still sitting there, as you are taking on these new possibilities. And the present moment is also allowing you to understand, the mental clarity that's coming through this, right? I mean, this could even be a business partner. Maybe they're not understanding your family needs. Maybe they're trying to overwork you. And it's like, excuse me, we run this business together. I do not need to be here. I have children that I have to get to. Okay, you're like, but there's definitely this understanding from this information of that contract and negotiation right there. From whatever this contract and negotiation is, there's definitely, there it is. And for some of you, I also kind of see that you went through a nasty divorce, and this loving man, maybe they didn't understand what was going on within the family, and they were kind of like hiding back in the shadows. And now everything's coming to light for them. They're like, if I'm going to be a part of your life, and be this new love, this new commitment, I need to commit myself more to your family, your understanding, and not have to, I shouldn't be hiding out so much, right, from this, right? So now we need to negotiate. Now we're going to fix this, right? So definitely feeling like the passion is where the passion needs to be. And I do feel like the loving man for some of you is the Knight of Wands. You guys could definitely be dealing with an Aries or a Sagittarius in some ways. But it does feel like what's going on here is there was a lot of restless energy, and now it's all coming down to peace, right? A lot of peace over here and understanding and really moving in the right areas. Feeling like everything is really balanced. This is a really balanced, this whole reading is really about balancing this out. But there's a lot of definitely awareness going on and a lot of forgiveness when it comes to the situation. Really when it comes to the family, because we really see the commitment to the family bringing in the peace. This piece here really is the under markers for the reading of the months, that middle piece, about, this is where the family needs to be. This is where, whether it's family and job, right, in the career area, the coworker family, whether, you know, that's interfering. But I feel like no matter what, it's interfering with the real family. I don't care if it's, you know, I need to get home and feed my dog, you know, that's my baby, you know, whatever it is, but it does feel like there's something has to do with the family unit when it comes to this situation, right? Where someone is definitely not understanding, and now all of a sudden it's like, boom, I get it. And you're just like, thank God. You know what I mean? Like, thank God you get it, right? There's that breakthrough, that new beginning of peace and understanding. Like, finally, you know, finally you're getting it. But like I said, it's going to be slow, okay? I know the reading, it makes it sound like it's all happening really, really, really fast, you know? But remember, this is the beginning of the month to the middle of the month to the end of the month. So it's still slow though. So it's like one day it's kind of like, I'm just so grateful that everything's moving my way, right? And then it's kind of like, and then things, right? So you can say like, the second I'm feeling really good, by the ninth, everything's getting really justified. Yeah, that far away from each other. By the ninth, I'm feeling really justified, but I'm still feeling really good. And then all of a sudden, you know, but I'm not really feeling good about this whole piece just yet, you know. And then by like the 15th, they're come smashing in. You see what I mean? But it does feel, I will have to tell you, it's kind of crazy because this feels really slow between the first of the month to the mid-month. But by the end of the month, it feels like it kind of like, yeah, because of the Knight of Wands. It feels like it's starting to pick up pace, is what I was going to say. It feels like it's moving more moderately. Like the Taurian energy is kind of pushing its way out. You see what I'm saying? As that kind of like Aries movement is kind of coming in. Okay, so like if we picked another card, like would it be Aries energy? See what I'm saying? So it just feel like the fire energy is coming in to make it pick up the pace. Moving a little bit faster than normal. No air energy. Nothing's moving that fast, for sure. I would say, you know, between, you know, I'm just say fire. It has to be fire energy because anything fire really moves that moderately because water is pretty still and it just kind of flows. But this really feels like it's really picking up the pace. But not air energy. That's so fast, right? That's like chariot fast. But definitely feeling like you're going to feel like everything went so slow in the end of the month. It's like, boom, what happened? Everything's fast. So it was like right after that lunar eclipse, everything's going to just move really fast for you, right? But not so fast to where you're going to feel like your head spins because that would be that air energy. You're definitely going to feel like it picked up the pace, you know? You went from walking to definitely galloping. Okay. Actually, probably, yeah, galloping for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's because you have a new perspective of what's going on. Because you're going to see how everything starts coming together. Everything's just going to, you know what I'm saying? It's like the positivity of everything is just pushing itself together. You're definitely going to see that energy. Yeah, the energy for the Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel like it's going to move like that, but then I do feel it's kind of crazy because with the Ace of Pentacles, it feels like, but wait a second, right? So it's going to move moderately, but then October might start, the beginning of October might start going back in the 7th house to that Taurian energy again, where it's kind of slow again. Because we have the Ace of Pentacles, and now it's saying, okay, I got the gift for you. Everything's coming through, but because it's Taurus energy with the Ace of Pentacles, you could say, oh no, it's going to kind of wind itself down again, and it's going to start slowly moving again. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And for some of you, it's definitely a love relationship. But it's because of the way the connection is, right? It's the way the connection is. And even, you know, even if it's a partnership in a career, whatever it is, or just the family unit itself, the 7th house, remember, is partners, romance, business, family, right? So wherever it is for you. But it feels like it's all because of this connection. It has to make sure that it's intertwined. It's the 2 of Cups. It has to make sure that it's got a healthy connection. So I do feel like it will, You know, it has to keep itself together. The best way to keep that mutual attraction together is with a good, slow, prosperous energy, because it keeps it productive and moving, but not moving so fast to where everybody's going to end up in chaos. Okay, so that's another good reason why it feels it could go back to Taurus energy. Good reading, guys. Good reading. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.